Joe in real life. So my buddy Matthew has an injury, and it's probably nothing serious. I hope you're feeling okay today, Matt. But I thought I'm sharing with him what I do in situations like this, and I thought I'd share it with you as well. Figure why not? It's a beautiful, chilly, rainy day here in Savannah, Georgia. I'm feeling super resty and super sleepy. Who's over there? Look at that. Yeah, that's my sweet girl. My lovely lady. My advice, this is the best injury advice I've ever gotten. Periodically people ask me for injury advice from my yoga background, you know? And this I got from, it was a yoga teacher, but it was just general movement advice. It's not yoga postures. It works immediately. You will see instant results, and it will power you throughout the day. My allergies are bad. I'm so puffy. I'm so puffy and asleep looking. But it's going to sound lame as fuck. That's the warning in advance here. You know, basically you get on the ground like a baby, hands and knees, and you just explore those positions for roughly 5 minutes. Now, I should say this is specifically for like hamstring, hips, or lower back injuries. That's usually where you get those. But I've also found it to work for shoulders, scapula, neck, anything spine or spine adjacent. And don't worry, I'm going to show you what it looks like. But even showing you what it looks like is a little awkward because it's completely intuitive and organic. You crawl like a baby. Move into pain, move out of pain over and over again, unambitiously, you know? No masochism, no exploring the depths of suffering. And what it does is it not only affords you great pain relief in the moment, but it informs your proprioception, your awareness of your body in space, and where you can move safely throughout the day, for the whole day. You do it in the morning, and if you have the presence of mind, do it again at night. And not only will you move better and feel better all day, but you'll heal faster. You really will. Now, more serious injuries require more invasive methods of care, you know, and for that you're going to need a professional. But if there's something in the tweak family, even a pretty severe tweak, you'll get results with this. Anyway, coming up next I'll show you, and then I think I'm going to do Kang squats today. It's a sleepy, dreary Kang squat kind of day. Here she is again. Look at that. I'm a lucky man. How does she live with this? Ooh. All right, stay tuned. Okay, guys, I just mean this, you know, just like this. Now, it would help if you're as naked as your dignity will allow. I know that sounds stupid too, and like I'm trolling you, but that really will help your proprioception. And obviously I can't crawl because I'm on a tripod, but you want to crawl and just feel the positions. If you got something in your SI joints, your hamstrings back here where your butt meets your hamstring, you want to do just some sexy rolling. I know it feels silly. Find positions that aggravate you and move in and out. You know, in yoga we see a lot of cat-cows. And this is similar to that, but it's every position, you know? In the pain, out, in, out. Try to keep a controlled breath. Try to move slow in and out through the nose. and just move on the ground organically, naturally, quite literally like a baby. Explore that edge of discomfort and even extreme discomfort and back off. A full 5 minutes is going to give you a lot of repetitions. And like, I got no reason to lie to you. I promise it'll work. And I promise you'll move better for the rest of the day. Now, this is specifically for if you got an injury, if you got a little tweak, but also it's good advice just for life in general, especially if you're turning into an old man like me. That said, you're your own person, you know, so do what you will. And Matthew, I hope you're feeling better today, buddy. And I hope this is all helpful. Shoot me a message later, and I have some more nuanced and detailed ideas for you, but it kind of depends on where that pain is. All right, let's do Kang squats. You want to see those? I want to do Kang squats. I miss them. Okay, I'll see you soon. Stay tuned. Sorry, I can't open my eyes. Like, the allergies are so bad. So after that somewhat embarrassing crawling display, I decided on Kang squats today. I'm doing my actual squat day tomorrow, so the Kang squats are kind of, well, it matches my low effort attitude for the day, as well as just being a pretty nutritious movement for the squat without overly taxing the neuro patterns that I'll need tomorrow for the more serious work. But also, it's a movement that I would highly recommend for prehab rehab, which may seem a little counterintuitive. Like, a lot of us struggle with breaking the form of the sort of good morning squat, which, you know, we're pitched too far forward. And that is the very likely culprit for these minor injuries, and tweaks and whatnot that we suffer in the squat. We're going heavy, our form breaks down, we find ourselves in a compromised situation, and we grind it out, right? And the Kang squat is like you're indulging that bad pattern. You're deliberately doing a kind of half good morning in a standing position and then dropping into a low squat. You can see it here. This is about 3 times speed. Yeah, excuse my stuttery speech today. I'm definitely feeling the allergies and the humidity, and my brain is just a little bit foggy. That being said, I loved these Kang squats this morning. Like, I did 10-pound jumps starting at just the bar, and I went up to my daily minimum, 155. I do 155 on the Kangs. I could have gone heavier. And every rep felt better than the last. Basically, you're breaking at the hip and knee at the same time, but you're exaggerating the hip, dropping all the way to the bottom as low as you can. You can't tell sped up, but I'm taking quite a serious pause at the bottom. A couple seconds, you know, really feeling the position, not losing any activity through the movement and coming back up. You could also come back up the exact opposite way that you went down, building the structure in reverse. I did that some reps and not others. There was no rhyme or reason to it. That's just the way I wanted to do it, you know? Today's kind of like a lackadaisical kind of day for me. And yeah, that's it, you know. But Matthew, or really anyone else, if the tweak is not that serious, if the crawling gives good results for your movement, I would definitely recommend doing somewhere in the ballpark of 20 to 50 reps of Kang squats. Not unbroken, of course. Just kind of going easy. Just kind of enjoying your life, putting some weight on your back, you know, keeping the RPE low. Like, and exploring positions, you know, and like allowing the load to do a lot of the form work for you. What do I mean by that? I mean like we can be conscious of our shape and our structure, and we can use video and proprioception to guide us through like what our form likes and what our shape and our structure likes, or we can use load. You know, we load a little bit on our spine axially, and we allow our body to make those decisions for us. One thing I do in the Kang squat, and I haven't talked about it in the past, I try to keep my feet as square as rationally possible. So, like my toes come out at a pretty generous angle. I think conventionally you're looking for somewhere around 10 or 15 degrees. And I like more 15 to 25 degrees, a little wider. You know, my hips are a little more open. But when I'm doing Kang squat, it's very nearly railroad tracks, you know, completely parallel, heel to big toe. And I mean, we're talking 2 to 5 degrees at most. And even when I do that, it's mostly by accident. You know, I try to be north-south as much as possible. And I don't do that because that's something I'm striving for or a goal. I do that for the benefit of the tension. Like, I feel really, it's awkward. I feel a little French, but I feel really strong and sturdy in my hips. The femurs externally rotate as I lower a little bit, and I feel really good tension and really safe. Now, that is not a super strong squat position for me, not at all. But for the Kangs, I'm not necessarily looking for maximum power output. Yeah, I'm trying to like build structure, you know, structural integrity. I also, with the feet square, my arches lift exceedingly well. And this is the second time I'm doing Kangs in my new sneakers. My new sneakers are nothing special, but I definitely felt pitched forward more, and I didn't love that. That said, the squats went great, man. I really loved them, and I really loved this workout. Just building up to something that's just tipping you into the realm of real stress, you know, and then stopping. The whole workout took me maybe 25 minutes, and I feel great. You could see right there, the right hip was giving me a little bit of trouble, but even when I say a little bit of trouble, it's like on a normal day, I wouldn't even think about it, you know? Just compared to the rest of my body, it was complaining a little bit. I'm sorry you hurt, Matt. Feeling good today really made, and knowing that you're perhaps not, really made me appreciate it. Like, really infused me with a sense of gratitude. And also, that crawling shit, I've said this before, and I'll probably back out on it, but I would love to do that every day. I might force myself. If you do the crawling and you like it, please comment below. I have more advanced crawling ideas, which you can find on YouTube, other places, probably better than me. But I'm happy to talk you through them, you know? And yeah, that's it for today. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other today.